Hello, 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 hello. So, as you all may know, or if you don't, I'm Toya and welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and turn on that notification bell. So right here, right now, what I'm doing is what you would call an ombre. I totally forgot to catch the prepping and filing and all of that good stuff. But you know, once you follow, you will catch it in another video. So yes, this design is an ombre. As you can see here, we chose a shocking orange, which I also love. It comes from our acrylic line, which is still in production. I am laying my bead onto the base right at the apex area. I drag down to direct my acrylic in the direction that I want it to go. I'm patting to make sure that my acrylic is nice and sleek and clean because I want to do as little filing as possible. And your tip is always going to be the thinnest area of the nail. That would be your tip and your sides. Now, when you're doing an ombre, what I would usually do, which I didn't do, which was a mistake, was I did not drag up my acrylic color. On this thumb, you'll see that I do that. This helps with a seamless ombre. You won't have to work too hard to blend out that color with your natural tone cover acrylic. And again, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and turn on that notification bell. That way you'll be able to get everything that I post. Now we're placing our cover pink. We're going to place our bead on there and then drag that into your color acrylic. Clean off those sidewalls and make sure you maintain that shape. That prevents you any additional and strenuous work when you're complete. Always clean off those sides. Maintain your shape. You want to lay that acrylic into that cuticle area and make sure that you are directing your acrylic, holding your nail downwards, so that way your acrylic is flowing in the direction that you need to. I had to clean off a little bit of that acrylic because it was a bit too much. That was overshadowing that color. This cover acrylic is my favorite. It is from Young Nails. It's named Flamingo. Definitely my number one, my go-to. So you guys should definitely go ahead and check that out. I direct that acrylic up towards my cuticle, but not where it runs into it. I keep my product right where I need it until it is a little bit dry so that it can have a seamless ombre. And the brush that I'm using is our signature brush from Enhancements by Toya. They lay that acrylic like butter. These brushes are very beginner friendly. We also carry nail tips, we carry acrylic color, we carry nail stones. We make custom press-ons. And now we're going in and doing our full nail with our cover. And I slowed down the video a little bit just so you guys can get into how easy it was to blend this nail. I had so much of an easier time doing this nail than the other nails. Look at that, already blended and you're not even done yet. Seamless. Butter. We're gonna build up that apex area. Go into that cuticle area. And as you can see, our shape is maintained. And y'all, check out them nails on me, okay? I am not a tech that usually does nails with nails on. I've always been against it because I felt like, my nails didn't come out how I needed them. But listen, I done mastered that. Comment butter if that is one hell of an ombre nail. Yes, I'm here to grow with you. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to help. I'm here to even tell and, point out the things that I know that I did wrong. And that's where I'm at with it. So subscribe, like, share, comment, and make sure you hit that notification bell. So while I finish this hand, it is story time. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the time when my customer, or I'm not even going to say that's my customer because she is not my customer, tried to run off on the plug. Now, this customer hit me up in my inbox asking to book an appointment. And of course, I'm about this money. We're going to book the appointment. So she sends her deposit over. She, I should have knew something was wrong when she said she had to go and put money on her Cash App card. But whatever, she was real adamant, like, oh, I'm about to go. So, I said, it's okay. And it was really close to the time of the appointment. So I was just like, it's fine. This is the address. I was going to be at the shop anyways. Usually there is no appointment without no deposit. But, I made an exception. So, everything's cool. She comes in. We're going on with the appointment. We just having, regular nail talk conversation. She's telling me how, she telling me about her boyfriend problem. She's a stripper, so she is difficult. Well, not a stripper, sorry. She is a professional dancer. And she makes sure she let me know her time is not less than $200 an hour. Okay, so she's having her talk or whatever, and we're talking, and she's talking about her boyfriend and how he ain't shit, and etc., etc. Now, she's telling me, girl, know your worth, charge your price. Your price is your price. Your time is valuable. Being real influential and all that. And, I was appreciating it because, sometimes, you have doubt, about what everyone else thinks and how you run your business. And, when things are slow, you start to get a little insecure. So I thought, she was heaven sent. God sent her to, get my mind right. She goes on to say, she can't find a great nail tech, and she's so happy, and she's been waiting to get in my chair, and long story. But we was having a real nice conversation and vibing. So her appointment's coming to an end, and it's time to pay. I take my pictures. She's telling me how much she loves them and how much she just appreciates. She's coming back, and I'm the best nail tech in the world, those type of things. So I quote her price. I think her balance was $180 because she got a soak off with some nails. She had 2 damaged nails, and she got a extra long freestyle. Mind you, she did not pay a deposit. Okay, so she is like she almost had a heart attack. She just gets confused. Mind you, my other customer came in and she was sitting there waiting patiently for this customer to get finished up. Why did sis drop the money on the table and try to exit expeditiously? Something told me to count that money. Usually I don't count money. It's a weird thing about me that I just assume people are honest and, it kind of makes me shy. I don't know. It's weird to me to like count money in front of a customer. So she tries to exit. I have a 2-room suite. So the entrance is on the left and the other room entrance is to the right. So you have to come through my room in order to get to the other room. She almost ran into the other room. Like, sis, you did not come that way. But you was trying to do some shady shit and ended up confused. So by the time I count the money, I noticed it was like $40 short. I was like, excuse me. This is short. She said, and she digs in and, gets the balance of the money. I'm like, no, she didn't just try to run off on me. So, me and my customer is sitting, the next customer, she leaves out, and then the next customer comes in, and we're just laughing because we're just like, no, she didn't just try to run out on you. Well, I was like, well, she wasn't really happy with the price, so I bet you by the end of the night, she will be calling me for a receipt. Man, she didn't even give me the end of the night. Literally 10 minutes within my next appointment, I get a notification for a receipt. Girl, she was a mess. So here we are creating the French for our stone nail. I create a straight line on each side, and then I start to slowly drag each side in to meet the other. So this is a deep French. I prefer those, especially on this length of a nail. Well, in all general, I prefer a deep French. So I just continue to do that until I am satisfied and it's pretty, neat and clean French. I slowed that part of the video down a bit so that you would be able to see exactly how I did that. Now I'm pretty satisfied. Make sure I get my sides. And this is the end results. I'm sorry I couldn't get any more of the design. My phone ended up malfunctioning on live, unfortunately. So I will definitely have future videos on how I got the 3D flower, as well as how I did the cow nails. Stay tuned for the finished product. I use Valentino top coat, which has become my favorite. I call it the big body Benza top coats. Yeah. So grab you some And yes, I was so in love with this set. I am in love. The customer was in love. It was just like, wow. I did the 3D flowers with our signature 3D flowers brush that comes in our set of nail art brushes. That's all at Enhancements by Toya. Like, subscribe, share, and turn on that notification.